Hey guys, what's going on? Morbid Matsky here with a new video for you today. Just a little project I've been working on for a while. I have been accumulating some new movies I've picked up over the last few months. I just was kind of waiting until I had a big enough pile to, be worthy of a video, I guess, because didn't want to feature one or two movies. So I got a good stack over the last while, and I figure I would let you guys in on what I have found. So all right, so let's take a look at some of these pickups. So first of all, I want to show you three particular ones that I brought up recently that I watched that I definitely had to get into the collection. Okay, these are ones I've watched in the last, say, 4 months, since the new year anyway. And I've been meaning to put them in my collection because they're awesome, so I've just been waiting for a good price on these. So first one picked up was The Strangers. Okay, this is a Scream Factory release, so it has that awesome sleeve, it's pretty sweet. Anyway, this is a great movie. It really, really is. Pretty disturbing, freaked me out. It was highly recommended by a lot of the gang, so I finally checked it out, and I'm glad I did. It's definitely worth checking out. And I haven't seen Prey at Night yet. Some people are telling me that Prey at Night is better than this, so that's cool, because this is pretty damn good, and it's definitely got some terrifying scenes in it and stuff. So they did a good job with this. It's like psychologically messing with you, Anyway, glad I picked that one up. Got a good deal on that. The other of the three was, Sinister. This one, really, really good. Ethan Hawke is amazing in this. I had to have it just because it was so... it was scary again, It's one of those movies that came out that I really thought was frightening. And it's been out for a long time, but this is one that I never did check out, and I'm glad I finally did, because yeah, one for sure for the collection. It's really, really good. So can't say enough good things about Sinister. Scary movie, it's up there. I'll have to revamp my scary movie list, I think, because some of these films definitely belong on it now. Which brings us to the third one, and my favorite of the three. Hereditary. Holy shit, that one's scary. They did such a great job with this. There are some really, really chilling, terrifying scenes in this movie. Stuff that'll really make your skin crawl. That stuff that just freezes you, where you're like holy shit, It's good. If you haven't seen Hereditary, do yourself a favor. If you like being scared anyway, because you will be. Whatever. Anyway, it's damn good. So I picked up those three. Super stoked about that. Got a good deal on them all. And then over the last while, I've raided Walmart bins and whatever, just to pick up some odd scores that I don't have, if they're a really good price, like $5 or less or something, as long as it's something that I kind of want or know, I didn't want to buy just nonsense either, but even though some of this stuff is a little bit, you know what I mean, but it's good nonsense. Like here, I Know What You Did Last Summer, the trilogy. Okay, so I have 1, 2, and 3 all on here, and I've never owned these, and I've seen them a few times for sure. I know they were really big right after Scream came out. They kind of piggybacked right off of that, and they made a run at it. The first one's pretty good. The second one I didn't mind, and third one I've never even seen yet. That's the I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer that came out way later. Does it have the year here? Yeah, 2006. So the second one was 98. So I mean, they jumped all over it right after Scream came out. But you gotta strike while the iron's hot, I guess. But they're fun movies, and I mean, like $5, really? Take my money. It's crazy. All right, that one I think was $7. It has a slightly better case, but most of these were like $4 or $5. Like this one here, The Ultimate Paranormal Activity Set. All 6 films. I've only seen 2. The first two were good. The third one, I have seen part of the third one. I've never seen it all the way through front to back. It was just a little bit. And I heard it wasn't as good. And perhaps some of the other ones aren't, I don't know. But I don't have them, so I figured this is well worth the, you know, single-digit dollars to have in the collection, just to have it, you know. Yeah, that brings us to another 3-film collection, which is the Annabelle Collection. Another one I have not seen. And I'm a big Conjuring fan. First and second Conjuring I really, really, really like. Really looking forward to the third one, but I've never seen any of the Annabelle films. That's why I'm like, okay, I don't care if it's DVD, whatever. It's $5. I'm gonna go for it so I can watch these things. And I haven't got around to it yet, but it's on the list. Definitely worth the $5. So I was like, pick it up, man. Absolutely. Next one. Same deal here with Insidious. Okay, this is Insidious the Last Key. Okay, so this is, of course, the fourth one. Found that for $5, and I'm like, geez, I haven't seen the second or third yet. And I don't even own the first one. Boom, then I found this one. That was the first 3 on it. Probably should have showed you this one first, I guess, but yeah, so all 4 are here. I think there's only 4. Don't tell me there's 5. And it's like, but I have seen the first one, and I know everybody was freaking out over that. Like, oh, it's so scary. And I sort of, you know, I built it up in my mind, and I remember seeing it and kind of going, huh, I didn't find it that scary. You know, and then you have sort of the red demon thing behind Patrick there. I don't know. I had seen it in previews, right? So I don't know. It didn't really scare me that much, but I still thought it was good. It was a good movie, so definitely worth it. And they made enough sequels. They've had to have been okay. I mean, why would you keep making them then if people weren't seeing them or didn't like them? I don't know. Anyway, again, $4.50, under $5, all day. That's a lot of movies. Next one, we have The Ring and The Ring 2. Now, The Ring is one of my all-time favorite horror films. Love that one. That was one that I needed bad. That there had been just years gone by where there was only a few movies here and there that I found that were really good. And when The Ring came out, it changed everything. I was like, whoa, that was the first one I had seen in a long time that really scared me. So I've always loved that, but I never had the second one, a copy of it. So when I saw a 2-pack, $5 again, I'm like, let's do it. Well worth it again, you know what I mean? So these are all these random Walmart scores. There is one more, and it is this classic Universal Creature from the Black Lagoon. Okay, that's my favorite. That's my favorite Universal monster. What can I say? Creature. I mean, I've always been into him. My dad introduced me to him on a weekend one time when I was probably, 7 or 8 years old, and I thought it was so cool. And the Gill Man was so cool. And I read he could hold his breath underwater for like 5 minutes or something crazy, and I'm like, thinking, how is that possible? Meanwhile, now there's people doing it for like a half hour or something crazy like that. But anyway, really good movie. Wanted to have it in my collection. It's just super classic and awesome. So finally have a copy of it. I don't care if it's DVD, whatever. I got a copy. Okay, now we get into some of the really better pickups and amazing deals. This one I got under $10. One of the best vampire films ever made, man. This is 30 Days of Night. Yeah, I really love this one. I've only seen it I've seen it 2 times for sure, all the way through, and yeah, it's a very, very good vampire movie. Definitely in my probably top 2 or 3. Certainly top 4 when you're, you know, whatever. I'm not going to get into that now. I should make a video on vampire movies, I guess. But 30 Days of Night is up there. Great movie and amazing price. Blu-ray, all day doing that. Okay, this next one, this is probably my number 3 favorite for Wes Craven movies. First being, you know, of course, Nightmare, and then the Scream films. Well, the third for me is The Serpent and the Rainbow. Okay, The Serpent and the Rainbow, I think, kind of flies under the radar. doesn't get nearly enough love, and it's a good movie, and it has some really terrifying moments in it too that just make you go, oh my god, like it's got a lot of that. It definitely keeps your attention. This one is another Region B, so I have a few in there that are, or maybe I haven't shown any of them yet, but I have a few Region B that you're going to need a different player, of course, unless you're in the UK or something. I can just play them on a PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, but yeah, this was an amazing price. That's probably why, because it was Region B and available to me. So I jumped on it because, again, it was dirt cheap, and that's one that I had to have in my collection. I remember last time I did a breakdown of scary movies, that one was in there, and I had to like use like an iPad and hold up a picture of because I didn't have a copy, and I'm like, how do I not own this movie? And it's because I never found it so freaking cheap, you know. It was perfect, so finally I have it. Okay, and then we get into another interesting one. This one here, this is cool. Got a good deal on this. This is from Scream Factory. Candyman on Blu-ray, okay? This thing was like $7, okay? Super cheap again. And believe it or not, this is a film that I have only seen one time ever. And it was way back, you know, I must have been, man, what year did this come out? It was 92, okay. Yeah, I was young. I was a teenager anyway when I saw it. And I only saw it the one time, and I haven't seen it since then. But I thought it was cool, and I just never caught it at the right time. So if it was ever on TV, I always missed it. You know, I know a few times around Halloween and stuff, it would come on, and I always be like, I gotta watch that again. Well, $7 Blu-ray. I mean, take my money. This is, God, it must be getting 30 movies for $20 or 20 movies for $30, something like that. Either way, it's a damn good deal. Okay, so just a couple left. This one here is one of my all-time favorites that I scored a while ago from, it's again Scream Factory, and I really love this movie. Okay, here, I'll just show you. It's April Fool's Day. Okay, this movie is great. A lot of people don't know about this, and it's a shame because it is damn good. Like, if you're into any of those kind of, like if you like Friday the 13th and the slasher films, or it's along the same lines. I mean, Amy Steele is even in it, you know, like, how's that? She's from Part 2, right? You know her. Boom. Anyway, it's got this nice cover on it. Okay, that's like the traditional one you might remember seeing if you were a kid in a video store. That's what the front of the video looked like. Now, I did have a copy of this before, of course, because it's one of my favorites. There's no way I wouldn't have that. It's the Cinema Cult line. These ones are really cool. This is a sort of an 80s theme. But this is literally just the movie. There isn't anything else in here at all. There's no supplemental material whatsoever. This has like interviews with the director, some of the actors. You know, it's got the TV spots and the theatrical trailer and stuff. Also, the inside of this, it's reversible as well, so it has this cover as well, which, you know, I'd put it on there, but why when you have a slip cover, right? And you kind of get both, you know what I mean? Anyway, really good movie. If you haven't seen April Fool's Day, I love it. Like, it is so much fun, and yeah, kept me interested the whole time. I mean, my kids have seen this, and you know, they really like it. They really like it. Anyway, glad to have picked that one up. Okay, and last and certainly not least is this pickup that I made from Arrow Video a while back. I was able to secure a copy of one of the best horror/comedy films ever made, in my opinion, and that is The Burbs, starring Tom Hanks, Bruce Dern, Carrie Fisher, Corey Feldman's in it. The cast is awesome. Who else is in this? Rick Ducommun is hilarious. Isn't Art the neighbor there? yeah, it's such a good movie. And I have a couple copies on DVD and whatnot, but this one is amazing. Again, it has a reversible slip cover, so it has this kind of cover in. You can see it hiding behind there. You can just flip it around, but I have this one on just because it's different looking, you know. It's pretty cool. Not bad, but anyway, there's some really cool extra features in this. Like There Goes the Neighborhood, The Making of the Burbs. There's A Tale of Two Burbs video featurette comparing the differences between the work print and theatrical cuts of the film. Optional audio commentary. Alternate ending. I've seen that. I think that was on one of my other ones. Original trailer. Yeah, there's some really good stuff on here. So if you're a Burbs fan, and I mean, I'm a Burbs nut, I love this movie. I had to have this. I mean, this has all the good stuff in it, all the meat. And if it's something I love as much as the Burbs, I mean, you gotta snag this. Anyway, that is the pile for now. So that is the giant accumulation of what I've been kind of harboring for the last few months. I guess one or two of them I might have been hanging on to for, gosh, probably 3 months or so. I just never got around to, you know, this. When you have that many $5 releases you've picked up over so many months, you know, it's not like you want to do a video on 2 $5 movies or something, you know. It's got to be something with, you know, something significant, you know. I don't know. Anyway, there's some decent grabs, so that's what I picked up. Let me know what you think. I don't know, maybe you have a ton of these already, or some you haven't seen. Whatever. Anyway, that is the latest for the pickups. So for now, thank you for watching, and we will see you again for the next one, guys.